Well, I don't think there's any debate. Ecuador has started really bright. This is a lovely move as well. Right through the phases. And the goalkeeper, who's already made one early mistake, has come out and made another. Goes to ground early. Can't get anywhere near the ball. Gets plenty of Valencia. The referee took a while to make the decision, but he's got it absolutely right.
And it's taken him less than 3 minutes to find the back of the net. Just the sort of start Qatar were hoping to avoid. But what a beginning for Ecuador and their captain. Valencia now their record goal scorer in the World Cup finals. It's the fourth that he scored, and it is the perfect start for the South Americans.
Well, it's been the Achilles heel of the hosts, defending set pieces and crosses, and they don't deal with this one. Ecuador keep it alive. And Valencia is on hand, just a couple of yards out to nod it in. The goalkeeper makes a huge error. Can't get back in goal.
It was Torres who was up from the back there, who acrobatically sent it into the middle, and a brave header from Valencia.
It was a brave header. Of course, he's the one with World Cup experience. Scored 3 goals in the 2014 World Cup, and he's added to that tally with another tonight. It's the perfect start for Ecuador, and the one that the hosts were hoping to avoid.
They are checking for a possible offside leading to that goal. That's why referee Daniele Orsato has yet to allow the match to recommence. Well, the first moment of drama, the goal itself, the second, the outcome as to whether it will stand. Anxious moments for both sets of players.
He doesn't seem too worried, Valencia. Well, there you go.
And the goal has been disallowed. What a let-off there. It must have been close. Valencia doesn't have his goal. Felix Sanchez and Qatar have a let-off for this defensive mix-up.
Well, it's very tight, isn't it? When they win the first header, that must be where Valencia's offside. From the first header. Well, relief for Qatar.
No. Let's have a look at this offside decision here, Matt. It has to be really close.
Yeah, it does. Goalkeeper comes a long way. Doesn't get anything on the ball. And when the header comes in, the offside is, well, he's just a fraction off, isn't he? It's a leg off.
He's offside by a lower leg. Interception made there by Macedo. A lovely ball forward, collected by Michael Estrada. And Qatar's defence have been opened up again here. Referee has a look. The referee points to the penalty spot. And once more, it's Valencia racing through, causing all sorts of problems for the home defence.
Well, I don't think there's any debate. Ecuador has started really bright. This is a lovely move as well. Right through the phases. And the goalkeeper, who's already made one early mistake, has come out and made another. Goes to ground early. Can't get anywhere near the ball. Gets plenty of Valencia. The referee took a while to make the decision, but he's got it absolutely right.
Straightforward decision for referee Daniele Orsato. And Ecuador with the perfect opportunity here to take the lead, a lead which they thought they had very early in the game, but for which they fell foul of what was A tight offside call. Enner Valencia hopes to have the ball in the net for the second time this evening already. Only this time it would count. Enner Valencia for Ecuador. It's 1-0. This time the goal will count and Ecuador can celebrate. And their captain leads from the front once again. Their record goal scorer does it once more.
Celebration, take two.
And now Ecuador do have their platform for the rest of the evening.
It's the coolest of penalties, isn't it, from Enner Valencia under immense pressure. He really has had an eventful start to this game. Thought he'd put Ecuador ahead very early on, only to see it ruled out for offside.
That was the most casually, confidently dispatched penalty you are likely to see. With the eyes of the world upon him, it was as though he was playing down the park with his friends.
His heart rate was lower than mine when he was taking that. Very cool.
Valencia with his 4th World Cup goal. He is now Ecuador's all-time leading goal scorer in the finals. Agustin Delgado, the other player he previously had in what was, as ever, an exhaustive South American qualifying campaign. 18 matches to qualify. Foul on Estrada. Penalty from Enner Valencia, only the 3rd goal that Ecuador have scored in the last 7 matches. Here's Estupiñán now putting pressure on again, and it was so nearly number 2. The referees awarded a free kick there for the challenge on the goalkeeper.
Well, they're working this left-hand channel really well. Ibarra is narrowing off on the left-hand side of midfield. It's leaving that space for Estupiñán to get forward. This time he's just gone a fraction early, just offside. The play's been taken back for that. But already you can see the worry that the 2 fullbacks for Ecuador are causing Qatar.
To that tremendous height on that delivery there from Estupiñán. It was Michael Estrada going for it in the air. And a painful landing for both of them. But you have to say, Matt, that at this stage so far, Ecuador look very threatening every time they go forward.
Yeah, they do.
Says was under 26. That's Torres sending it forward up towards Valencia. Ball well won by Kuki at the back. Opportunistic.
They've really not been afraid, Ecuador, of playing long early.
Well, they've waited a long time. It's been some build-up, hasn't it? Chipping for both of them, isn't it? I mean, it goes without saying, of course, with it being the opening game, but the fact that Senegal and the Netherlands are the other 2 teams in the group tells you all you need to know about the pressure to get some points in the bag in this one. Here's Caicedo back into Preciado. Decent looking ball. It's 2. Same player, twice the advantage. 2-0 Ecuador. What a day for Enner Valencia.
And it's another early cross into the box. Crosses have been a massive problem for his side. They've just not been able to deal with them. Ecuador lifting the tempo, enjoying the occasion. Clearly identified a weakness in this Qatari defence. Oh, now then. Of course, they'll check it as to whether he was offside or not. He's already had 1 goal ruled out for offside. It's a fantastic ball into the area. Nobody near him, though. He's on the move. And he's got the ability to find that corner.
Absolutely no chance for Saad Al-Sheikh. Perfectly placed by Valencia. He's had the ball in the net 3 times in this first half. But it's 2-0 to Ecuador. And you can't say on what we've seen that they don't deserve it.
They've been excellent. Absolutely excellent. Right. They're obviously wedded to the 5-3-2 system, Qatar. You feel as though already in the early stages they've worked on it for so long, they're unable to change it, and you feel as though they need to.
He could come deeper to collect the ball, and they're reduced to what was a very, very optimistic effort there from Abdul Karim Hassan. Here's Enner Valencia. He's been the star of the show so far in this opening match. This is his latest effort, and what a great header it was.
Yeah, it was. They've just been unable to stop the cross, though. They've got to get tighter. And they've got to get tighter to Enner Valencia as well. The ball in the back of the net 3 times. Only 2 have counted. But that's to add to the 3 he got in the 2014 World Cup.
Well, as the inquest started among the Qatari defence, the celebrations were fully underway. Here's Pedro Miguel, who is away from Estupiñán for the first time in the match. That's a good ball. Oh, that was a good chance as well. And Almoiz Ali, who's had nothing to work with through the entirety of the first half, was given a golden opportunity to get Qatar onto the board with the very last play at the end of the first half. It's a tremendous cross, a great chance, and a fortuitous let-off for Ecuador. Ali misses the opportunity, and as the half-time whistle goes, it is Ecuador who lead by 2 goals. Yellow shirts come flooding forward into Qatar's half of the field, deep inside it as well, and bursting forward there, Romario Ibarra. Angelo Preciado.
I think it was a cross. I don't think he was going for goal. He has looked to deliver up.
What you say, he will have been in an offside position. Here's Hincapié. Lovely ball. Gonzalo Plata still going. Ibarra on the far side, and it just evades the 2 yellow shirts in the middle.
If anything, Estrada may well have got in Valencia's way. His excellent play.
It was a rueful look from Estrada there, the top scorer in qualifying.
Yeah, Plata was at the heart of it, though. Real talent. Excellent at the Under-20s World Cup. Look at that, 2 rows of 4 yellow shirts.
Abdul Karim Hassan a little bit wayward with that one, and he could pay for it here. Beaten away by Al-Sheib. There was an opportunity there for Ibarra. Ecuador threatening for the first time in the second half, really. But a confidence-boosting stop there from Saad Al-Sheib, the goalkeeper from Qatar.
And how good was the ball through to him from Jegson Mendes. Wonderful through ball. Opens his body up. He's looking for that far corner. Al-Sheib at full stretch. Able to make the save. To make amends somewhat.
Achieved some treatment, and the space that he has vacated predictably has been filled by Akram Afif of Qatar, who's now waiting for the ball to head his way, and he's got a good amount of space around him. Here's Hassan. Into the middle it goes, and a header wide of the goal from Pedro Miguel.
Well, it's an ambitious run forward, and he attacks this really well. There's a lot of ground to make up, but on the run he gets in the air well and isn't too far away.
Yeah, just the 1 goal in 83 previous international appearances, but that was a decent effort.
From Mendes. Preciado caught up the pitch, but he just stopped the passing lane out to that left-hand side.
It's a measured approach, isn't it? They just need that little bit of quality. But Ecuador staying solid and well organised. Here's Homam Ahmed. Now it's with Akram Afif, who goes for goal. They were looking for a moment of magic to lift home hopes.
Well, he's capable of it. Two wing-backs pushing much higher up the pitch. That was Pedro Miguel to his opposite number, Ahmed.
Impressive what you've seen from Ecuador.
Yeah, they've been good. Well, they've taken their foot off the gas a little in the second period. They've managed the game well. They've kept Qatar at arm's length.
Well, foot to the floor again here as Stupinian drifts it into the box. Great chance, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. It fell at the feet of Sarmiento, and the flag swiftly raised.
Spares his blushes, the flag. This is a decent chance. Have another look. Close, tight, but he had gone a fraction early, and the little touch off him meant that he was offside, and when it came back to him, his eyes lit up.
Another one of the really young players in Ecuador's team, Jeremy Sarmiento, just 20 years.
Breaks off did, but for a moment that was 4 against 2. Qatar are pushing now. They're trying to commit bodies forward. They're going to leave gaps at the back, and that's probably the right thing to do, isn't it? But I mean, 4 against 2, and it didn't quite find the right pass.
Ecuador 5 minutes away plus added time from 3 precious points. Is that about to change? No. Almost. Muntari, the substitute, so close to bringing the hosts back into the game, giving them a glimmer of hope for the closing stages. How close was it? Let's have a look.
From nothing, he makes a run in behind Hincapié. He makes a mistake by leaving the ball. And he hits it really early, trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Galindez sees him off his line, just tries to lift it over the top of him.
There's a good effort there from Mohamed Muntari.
Yeah, he wasn't far away.
As he looked to add to the 12 international goals that he's managed so far.